Well, good morning all. And is there a more perfect tench fisher's dawn than this? It's just before 5 o'clock and I'm back down on the tench pond. Now this is going to be my last chance to catch a tench for a while, as I'm on my way on holiday for two and a half weeks to Japan. Then I come back for a week, then I'm off to Spain for 10 days. So I'm not going to get a lot of fishing done in the next month. So it'll probably be July before I get back into it, so I'm going to try and make the most of today. There's a few tench bubbles coming up out there. I've seen one tench roll so far, so let's get the rods together and get the baits out there. Not exactly what I was after. Thought I was into a good tench then. Turned out to be this pike. Popped up maggots. Bit of action anyway. A little update for you. It's 8 o'clock now and I've had just that one pike. I did have another one on, same rod, so same rig. Popped up maggots, a little bit of foam on the hair to pop it up, and 5 or 6 maggots on the hook. But I got it halfway in. I did think it was a tench initially. I thought, oh god, I hope I land this one. And then the rod sprung back. And I was quite disappointed initially, as I thought it was a tench that had fallen off. But when I pulled in, I found out that I'd been bitten off halfway through, completely bitten through, so definitely a pike. So that's 2 pike that's picked up the popped up maggots so far. No tench at all, apart from that flurry first thing 5 o'clock this morning, where I saw 1 or 2 tench roll and a few little patches of bubbles come up. It's just gone dead out there again. I don't get it. It looks ideal conditions, 5 o'clock in the morning when I got here. I've gone past that sort of early morning feeding spell stage now, 8 o'clock. And the chances are getting less and less as time goes on. But that 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock period, there should have been tench bubbling and rolling, and I should have been getting bites, but again, nothing's happening. Yes. I missed the fight on that one, but I just wanted to get the fish in the net. I've been sat here all morning. It's like about 10:30 now, and I'm thinking, this is rubbish, what's going on, where are the fish? No fish bubbling. And about 5 minutes ago, I saw a big patch of bubbles come up right over my bait. And I've been watching those bubbles coming up, then another fizz, then more bubbles, and I thought there's definitely a fish feeding out there. And all of a sudden, wallop, off it went. And I thought, I hope it's not a pike, and it wasn't. It's a tench. It's not a monster, but it's the one more tench that I wanted. The one last tench before I go away on holiday for a long break. That's all I wanted. One more tench, and I've got it. Yes. Oh, it's a beauty. There you go. Popped up maggots. That's the way to go. I can't tell you how happy I am with this fish. Oh, I've really struggled, I had a blank trip here last week and it looked like it was going to be another blank today, until that right hand rod walled off with the popped up maggots. That seemed to do the trick. First time I tried popped up maggots here, and I've gone and bagged myself this beautiful tench. There we go. What a beauty. branch. Well, I've got a fish on, but it's tethered up and some snapped off line in the trees. And I can't reach it. Well, I'm back. Well, I got it. I mean, that was ridiculous. You know, I just put that last tench back, put on a new bunch of maggots, flicked it along there, went to retrieve the net, and smack, the rod's off again. Literally within seconds, 10, 15 seconds in the water. Whilst I was fiddling about getting the GoPro recording, the fish has dived along the right bank here. The main line's got snagged under some branches, and the fish is charged into the snags, and got wrapped around somebody else's snapped off line. So although I could get it back, the other line was coming out and my line was going to the tethered line, and the fish was on the surface just sitting there out of reach. So I've just battled my way along the bank there, got a couple of bootfuls for my trouble. I was up to my ankles in water, but just about managed to get the thing in the net and snap the other line off. But oh dear, lucky I'm packing up soon, because my feet are absolutely drenched now. Well, I can hardly believe my luck, you know, sat here all day for nothing. Like buses, two come along at the same time. Literally, the recast, plop, turned around, smack, up it went. I reckon it was 15 seconds, no more. And I've got this beauty, another classic, perfect example of a female tench. There we go. What a beauty. Made my day, that has. Two tench virtually at the same time, after waiting all morning. Superb. It's worth getting a bootful or two bootfuls. Soaking wet feet, but who cares? Right, time's approaching 2 o'clock now, and I'm just about to wind in and call it a day. Apart from that little flurry of activity earlier, I've not had anything, nothing at all. So, you know, typical of this place. Nothing happens, nothing happens, nothing happens. Little flurry of activity, and nothing for the rest of the day. And I'm sure I could fish here till late this evening and not catch another fish. So now's an ideal opportunity to pack up and call it a day. So really enjoyed it today. A couple of nice fish, a couple of road pike as well. Of course, I'm away on holiday tomorrow for 2.5 weeks, so no fishing for me for a while. So hopefully I might be able to get a little bit of fishing in between the two holidays, you know, when I'm back in 2.5 weeks time, and then I've got that sort of week and a half, 2 week window before I go away again. So when I get back, which will be sort of getting on from mid-June, I'll be seeing you then. Cheers.